The Philadelphia Flyers mascot known as Gritty has allegedly assaulted a 13-year-old boy during a season ticket holders event. It was alleged that Gritty took a running start, yes, running start at a season ticket holder event and punched the kid in the back. First of all, I want to say this. Allegations like these are serious matters, and I could be completely wrong here and be full of complete ignorance, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I mean, first thing you look at here is the dad contacted the organization. And listen to this, right? The first thing he messaged him and said is, oh, Gritty took a lousy picture. He wasn't looking at the camera. I mean, that's, a mascot thing, probably on purpose. Who knows? Regardless, the first thing you contact the Philadelphia Flyers organization with is, hey, you know what? My son, he took a picture during a season ticket holder event. It wasn't a good photo. It was a bad one by Gritty. I'm not really happy about it. Can we do this or this to fix that? And then when you didn't get much of what you wanted out of that response, then he follows up the message with saying, oh yeah, by the way, I know this ain't as important as the lousy photo, but Gritty just so happened to run up from behind and hit my son in the back, full-blown punching as hard as he can. Yeah, by the way, but I know that sounds bad, but I'm still worried about the lousy picture. That's why we brought it up first. Like, who does that? If you're a parent, who brings up the lousy picture first if that's truly the case? And then there was not only that, but this was a picture taken, as we mentioned, it was a season ticket holder event. There was photographers, there was other fans. You're trying to tell me there was all these people here and there was no witnesses. None of them seen a big, giant, fluffy, freaking orange mascot running full board into the back and punching a kid. And then, a month after trying to get compensation through the Flyers organization, he finally did go to authorities, as we did see get brought up here in mid-December. Now we're bringing it to the public now. And, he was before going to the authorities, he was just trying to get some compensation from the Flyers. He's just like compensation that, it included, just the regular locker room tour. And, and the autographs. You got to get the autographs while you're back there in the locker room. And he'd like for his son to be put on the big screen during a Flyers game. The Flyers said, we can't do that, but what we can do for you here is, in compensation in return, we're willing to bring your son to the game during warm-ups and allow him to sit on the bench while the team is warming up. And now, when you look at those two and you're comparing apples to oranges, what's the difference, right? What's the difference of sitting on a bench, getting a chance to talk with some players, maybe snap a photo or two, compared to being on a big screen and the locker room tour and the autographs? Oh, this stuff, the money, right? Yeah, you can autographs, you can go out and sell those bad boys. Like, that is what I'm looking at it from this standpoint. Honestly, I thought the compensation, I thought the guy was gonna be like, oh, I just want season tickets and I'll be happy, send me the season tickets. We'll act like it never happened. But no, you got to do the locker room tour. That includes autograph, not just the locker room tour, but you got to make sure you get the monetizable autographs. You got to do the publicity stunt where you get thrown on a big screen. Again, I could be completely ignorant for saying this, but the funny thing is we brought it up as a parent standpoint, not a parent here, but if I had a kid, 13 years old, trying to imagine myself through the situation. Greenwell ended up saying, the dad of the kid was Greenwell. I think it was Greenwell. Greenwell ended up saying all he wanted was for this to be a special moment for his son, right? That's all he was really asking for out of the Flyers, was a special moment for his son. Now let me talk about something real quick. All you're worried about is a special moment for your son. Not one time did he ask for the mascot. Let's clarify something here. Gritty's a person underneath here. Not once did he ask for this guy to lose his job. Not once did he say something further should have been done from that standpoint. No, he just wanted stuff from the Flyers. Now, if I'm, again, I'm playing, parent here. If that's my kid, somebody punched me, it was a mascot. Let's be clear. This mascot, this isn't Sidney Crosby. This isn't Tiger Woods. This isn't, some famous athlete. This is a guy behind a mask that is easily replaceable. The Flyers can go and replace it in the blink of an eye, and you're not even worried about that. I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. And like I said, I could be completely ignorant for this, and it could be completely true. And for that reason, I would be sincerely sorry to the kid that did have, the interaction with Gritty, and it was a bad experience for him. And I wish him all the best. But it's cases like these that unfortunately, flare up because of whatever reason, that end up making real cases with real assault become unbelievable, and then those people that were true victims, it gets brushed under the rug because of stuff like this that happens so frequently.